For any world leader, your first overseas visit is extremely important. It sets the tone for your tenure. For Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, it was a mixed bag. His maiden visit was to Saudi Arabia. First, he was mocked for taking an oversized delegation. Then he claimed to be traveling at his own expense. And finally, he was heckled in Medina. We told you all about it. It seemed like everything was going wrong for him. But in the end, Shehbaz Sharif did manage a win. That is, if you call more debt a victory. That's what Islamabad got. More financial assistance from Saudi Arabia. Two parts to this assistance. One is an $8 billion package. This includes more oil financing, more deposits through Islamic bonds, and a rollover of existing $4.2 billion facilities. Basically, it's a bailout, or I should say, another bailout for Pakistan. Part two of the assistance is restructuring. Saudi Arabia has deposited $3 billion in Pakistan's central bank. The idea is to keep the Pakistan economy afloat. The problem is Islamabad has no means to repay that deposit. So what do? Plead for extensions. This time, Saudi Arabia has obliged them. Here's what the joint statement says. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia affirmed its continuous support to Pakistan and its economy, including the discussion of augmenting the $3 billion deposit with the central bank through term extension or otherwise. Some much-needed relief there. But for how long? To repay loans, Pakistan needs to generate money. You cannot survive on bailouts alone. You need foreign investments. You need resilient industries. And that is where Pakistan is struggling. Shehbaz Sharif, the new Prime Minister, feels his visit was a grand success. Here's what he tweeted. My 3-day visit to Saudi Arabia ushers in a new era of close cooperation and engagement on bilateral, regional and global issues between our two brotherly countries. You can see why Shehbaz Sharif thinks so. A big economic package, a promise to review loans. Naturally, he thinks it was a success. But remember this. Imran Khan, his predecessor, also had a great start with Saudi Arabia. He drove the Crown Prince around, remember? He used his private jet. But pretty soon, Imran Khan was kicked out of the good books. And now he's got the cops behind him. Pakistan's anti-corruption agency is probing Imran Khan's wife's friend. Her name is Farah Khan. Apparently, her wealth increased rapidly after 2018. That's after Imran Khan became the Prime Minister of Pakistan. The government says her wealth exceeds her income. How much money are we talking about? More than 847 million Pakistani rupees, or $4 million US. Imran Khan is calling it a witch hunt. He says the charges are all fabricated.
हमारे दौर में तो जी नैब आज़ाद है, हम कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते थे. हम कोई बात करते थे जो नैब आज़ाद है. अब मैं नैब से पूछना चाहता हूँ कि ये जो आपने फराह खान के ऊपर केस डाला है, ये किसी को भी पहले दिखाएं कि कोई केस बन सकता है. पहले तो क्या जी उसकी जो वेल्थ बियॉन्ड नोन सोर्स ऑफ इनकम है, ये सिर्फ पब्लिक ऑफिस होल्डर्स के ऊपर अप्लाई करती है. वो कौन सी कोई एमएनए या पब्लिक ऑफिस होल्डर थी? वो तो एक रियल एस्टेट पे काम करती है 20 साल से.
How the tables turn. Imran Khan was elected on an anti-corruption agenda. He weaponized the anti-graft agencies. He used it to target his political opponents, and now his own allies are under investigation. We don't know if this Farah Khan is guilty or not, but here's what we do know. Imran Khan lost the no-confidence motion on the 10th of April. Within days, Farah Khan fled to Dubai. Doesn't exactly scream innocence. But we let the investigators do their job. And by the way, it's not just the associates. Imran Khan himself could be arrested. We told you how Shehbaz Sharif was heckled in Medina. Well, Pakistan booked 150 people for that incident. They say it was planned to insult the Prime Minister. Among those 150 people is Imran Khan. Interior Minister, the new Interior Minister of Pakistan, Rana Sanaullah, is on a mission to pin him down. He says Imran Khan will be arrested for sure. Now, you may disagree with Pakistan's politics, but you cannot deny one thing: their consistency. It doesn't matter who is Prime Minister. The policies never change. Your best ally is the army. Your rivals are under investigation, if not in jail. And your foreign policy is based on getting bailouts from Riyadh. So don't mock the bickering and vendettas. Instead, focus on the consistency. That's what we say. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.